investigation by Competition Commission of India has found that Apple exploited its dominant position in the market for App Store on its iOS operating systems. The antitrust body has been investigating this since 2021 for possibly abusing its dominant position in the app market by forcing developers to use its proprietary in-app purchase system. Apple has denied this and has said that it is a small player in India where Google's Android is a dominant player. Brian on the telecast with me. Brian, if you could take our viewers through the latest developments that are coming in as far as this investigation is concerned.
Well, Sabri, now the Competition Commission of India has been investigating Apple Incorporate since 2021 for potentially abusing its dominant position in the apps market by mandating developers to use its proprietary in-app purchase system. Now, yes, Apple has denied any wrongdoings, claiming it is a minor player in India where Google's Android system dominates. In a 142-page report, also viewed but not publicly released, also the CCI's investigation unit states that Apple holds significant influence over how digital products and services reach consumers, particularly through its iOS platform and App Store. Now, the CCI unit also noted in the June 24 report that Apple, the Apple App Store is an unavoidable trading partner for app developers, and as a result, app developers have no choice but to comply with Apple's unfair terms, including the mandatory use of Apple's proprietary billing and payment system. And from the perspective of app developers, also the Apple iOS ecosystem is indispensable. Neither Apple nor the CCI responded to requests for the comment. Now, this investigation report also emerges as Apple faces increased antitrust scrutiny globally, and even in June, also European Union antitrust regulators claimed Apple violated the block tech rules, potentially leading to substantial fines for the company. Apple is also under investigation for new fees imposed on app developers, and even in January also, Sabri, responders to the new law also called the Digital Markets Act, Apple announced plans to allow software developers to distribute their apps to new users outside of its Apple Store. Yes.
All right. Brian, thanks for joining us on the broadcast, sharing all those details with us. Meanwhile, with us on the broadcast is Mr. Lokesh Jain, tech expert. Thank you so much for taking our time and speaking to us on NewsX. Now, how do you view this situation that's prevailing at this point of time with, of course, this investigation that's taking place by the Competition Commission of India and then revealing the fact that Apple has exploited its dominant position in the market for App Store on its iOS operating system? How do you see these developments as they unravel?
Yeah, hi. Thanks for having me. Actually, what CCI has said, that seems to be true because let's say iOS is not just an operating system, it's an ecosystem that Apple has created. And what Apple is saying that it is not a dominant in India. Nowadays, it's not within a 0.5 or 0.6%, close to 10-15% in the Indian market has Apple operating system. And the problem is that what they're charging unnecessarily. They're charging 30% commission for in-app purchases, which is the main concern for the CCI and let's say any other organization over the globe with respect to the Apple. So if you purchase any products in the game itself, or let's say any content in the media streaming, anything, so Apple charges a 30% commission in that. So that is the major problem. And what within a development phase, if you have to get any app from the within the Apple Store, you have to purchase that app. It doesn't give you anything even if you say Microsoft Office or anything which Android or any other operating system, Google operating system gives you. Apple dominance is they are exploiting it because everything is chargeable, and it's probably nothing else. You cannot use any other device or any other technology with that thing. So I completely agree with that, and the Apple claims that it's not that much dominant in Indian market. It's not true. That's why Apple market, Apple is opening their stores in India. There's a talk that Apple is getting their manufacturing sectors also into India. If it is not dominant in India, then why would they do so?
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.